Hello guys, this is a tutorial on how to make a full character swap mod for Street Fighter V. These are some of the programs that you need in order to make this swap. You could check it below on the description. So here I'm just going to do a swap for Kolin over F.A.N.G. So you just go through all of these folders, go to these directories, and this is how you extract all of these, these packs out of it. All is going to come out of the out folder. Characters. See, so Kolin is in this folder right here. Just go to scale mesh because that's the most important one. But if you want to make her face just stay the same and not deform in any way, you use the animation folder and just copy and paste all of her face animations. There you go, just copy. And if you want her to sound just like as herself, just go to the sound folder and just basically copy almost everything on there. You probably don't even need these other ones with the survival character select screen or anything with a select screen on there. You probably don't even need any of that. Just get the more important ones, where she's fighting and all that stuff. So yeah, I already, made a folder for this, and this is how you should just create your directories right here. Street Fighter V, content, character, the name of the character, which is going to be F.A.N.G in this case because Kolin will be replacing F.A.N.G. This used to be a Kolin folder, in which I've copied, but now we're just renaming it as F.A.N.G because she's going to take over F.A.N.G's place. So yeah, she'll be going on to slot number 1. I'm using her costume 4 slot, which is her Nostalgia Costume. And I will put this on the F.A.N.G costume 1 slot. First, you'll just have to rename all these folders, so that way the game could actually read it that way. Now, just gonna hex edit all these files. This is easy squeezy. All you have to do is just replace the Z20 name and just replace it over, with F.A.N.G. There you go. Should replace this F.A.N.G right there. But also you have to replace the numberings here too. This used to be Kolin, 04, so we have to replace it from 04 to 01. So we'll go to costume slot 01. With full honesty, you don't really need to change the numberings here because there's also a script that'll automatically just, change it for you. It's just gonna be later on in this video. I'll show you that. But I would say just learn how to do the manual way first. We're gonna do the same thing for the rest of them. Just replace all. I noticed something with the data asset folders and the material folders. You could just automatically replace it all. But with the mesh folders, that's when you have to do it one by one. Yeah, you basically do the same thing for the material folders as well. Yep, just rename all these material folders from Z20 to F.A.N.G and 04 to 01. Yep, just like that. Now we're gonna hex edit all these these files. There you go. Just like that. You do the same thing for the other ones. Yeah, just delete all those back files. And so when it comes to the mesh U asset, you just have to do it one by one because there are some things you shouldn't be replacing. So you have to do this one by one. Whatever whatever goes along, whatever references a file name or something. Just like that. Do not rename the bones. Yeah, these are the bones. Do not rename the bones. Now this part, it's actually referencing a file, so that's the place where you could actually rename it. Yeah, that's about it. See, these are the parts where you don't rename. There'll be things that'll be named similarly to things, and you shouldn't be renaming those. Just rename those with the reference files. Yep, you're gonna do the same thing for the names as well. Just do it slowly, one by one. Yep, bone names. Do not rename the bone names. Save. Yeah. With these ones, you could actually just, replace all, but, just be wary on, what things you should be replacing. Just make sure that you're not replacing the names and any names that's supposed to be referencing the bones. Erase the back files. You don't need the back files. Just rename the file names here. Texture files, just rename the files and then hex edit them. These are pretty easy to hex edit. They only got like, what, three things to edit. You could just do the replace all, method, but, sometimes you'll probably be replacing things that you shouldn't be replacing, so you should just replace it, one by one as well. Yeah, just like that. It's usually just 3 things you're going to replace. 3 numbers and 3 codes. Yeah, all is good for the scale mesh. Now, if you want their faces to not deform, or you want them to sound like themselves, you just have to add in the animation and the sound folders. So yeah, just gonna rename all of it. This is a lot easier than renaming the scale mesh, kind of files in there. Yeah, easy squeezy. It's a lot. It's a lot of files here, but it's just a lot easier to replace the names here. Yep, do the same thing for the animation. Lots of files, but it's a lot easier to edit these. Just replace the code names. Just Control R and you replace it. F3 to search for the codes that you want. Just use those hotkeys. There we go. Now we're gonna turn this UAsset folder into a pack file. Use pack4 or whatever. This program right here. Just press anything. Go. See? Now it's turned into a pack. Now here's an easier way where you don't have to like rename the the costume slots, because honestly it's a lot easier to replace the name codes rather than the costume slots. And that's my opinion though. So you just use a script that was provided by BBB from Modern Base. There's some instructions on how to do it. And yeah, visual instructions where you replace costumes, 1 to 9 or 9 to 1, and costume slots 10 to 1 or something. Yeah, there you go. You just drop in the pack file into the script, into the program. Find a script that's appropriate for it. We'll choose this. And there we go. From 4 to 1. From Z20 to F.A.N.G. Well, actually, it's just F.A.N.G this time because it's already a F.A.N.G file. There you go. Yeah, this is only good for for costume conversions rather than character to character conversions. So I would say after you do the character swap conversions, just use this to replace the the numbering of the costume slots. There you go. Just execute. Oh, it's a success. Yeah, we'll just don't save that, but you can still save the pack file for what it is. Or you could save it as a different pack file. There we go. And use the pack mod manager. Alright. Now we're just gonna add that Kolin F.A.N.G. Alright, just launch this thing. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Well, there she is. And I also did a Vega Seth one. It's pretty awesome. Look at her face, didn't even deform. She still looks just as herself, and she's gonna sound as herself as well. Now, sometimes these characters might have like an eyeball or eye lens issue. There's a little tutorial that, that I basically posted up, at the link below. But sometimes it could also be a mesh issue as well. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. Hopefully this helps, and I hope you guys have fun doing this kind of stuff. Have a nice day.